My name is Stefan Picot, International Sales Manager for the award-winning real estate agency GDI Overseas. Today, we're talking about Egypt. For those who are concerned about the recent secondary protests against the military government, I would say secondary protests were really bound to happen, and actually the people are right. In the headlines today, you will see that the military government have already agreed to hold presidential elections by 2012, instead of their earlier plans of late 2012, early 2013. Although the protesters have already rejected this offer, it is clear the first steps have been taken for an earlier transition, and I'm sure you will see the military government will give what the people want in a timely process. The parliamentary elections are still due to start within days, so the process is moving forward. We never expected it to be a completely smooth run, but at least the interim military government are not being stubborn and holding out. They are starting to bow to the people's demands. They are bound to continue to get criticism, but the people are certainly on top of the issue, and that is understandable. As usual, protests are focused only in Cairo, and the UK-EU governments have not restricted travel to the country whatsoever. The Red Sea remains unaffected as it did in the height of the revolution in February. The locals are certainly interested to begin a democracy that will benefit the nation for free rights. A huge percentage of the economy relies on tourism, and that will continue. It will not change. In the summer, there was a proposal to change the process of visas for foreigners very slightly, and it was immediately quashed by popular vote. So the signs are clear that Egypt will continue to be open to welcome tourists and investors alike. Overall, you get the sense that it is the savvy investor who will benefit from these downturns, as is evident in many global markets in the past. Those who wait longer will essentially be required to dig further in their pockets to achieve the same investment. These prices now are simply rock bottom, so there is no danger of loss. Bricks and mortar cannot fall lower than what we see now. If we make that educated decision to find that Egypt's tourism industry will continue to boom and indeed prosper due to political events, then the opportunities are clear for everyone to use. The revolution began in February 2011, and this did affect the market for about 3 to 4 months, with investors being quite tentative. The protests were centered only in Cairo, and throughout the worst periods, holidaymakers continued to visit the Red Sea, where there were no local conflicts whatsoever. It was business as usual for the hotels, quite honestly. We believe the revolution will bring more control to the region in the near future. Actually, we have already seen more beneficial changes to the system of issuing residential licenses for new projects, which favours the tourism industry as a whole. Not to mention the political events have had a very positive effect on the exchange rate for foreign investors. For example, the rate before the protests was at a high of 8.7 Egyptian pounds for 1 English pound. This rapidly increased to 10 Egyptian pounds for 1 English pound in March, 1 month after the protest, and it has recently settled at 9.4 Egyptian pounds to 1 English pound. The same differences are evident in all major currencies such as US dollar and the euro. We are delighted to announce that we've won 2 prestigious international property awards sponsored by Bloomberg Television, Bentley and Google. This is for highly commended Best Agency Egypt and highly commended Best Agency Website in Egypt. We were presented the awards at the prestigious Burj Al Arab here in Dubai, the Al Falak Ballroom, which was a very entertaining evening. And it just goes to show our work over the last 5 years in providing a committed service towards our clients.